Hi everyone and welcome back to Let's Play XCOM 2 Legend. So, let's continue where we left off. We need 12 more days to finish Avatar Autopsy. So that probably means one, maybe two more missions. I could just skip them if I really wanted to, but we'll see what's going to happen. Let's just scan and finish the Elerium. And we got... Nice, that's exactly what I wanted. Awesome. Alright, let's finish the Elerium. And then we can make one more ward suit perhaps. 90 Elerium, alright. That's way more than I expected. And we don't really need that much. Alright, how long do we have to wait for a second ward suit? 8 days. Yeah, that's fine. We need to wait 8 days for Avatar Autopsy anyway. Yeah, 9 days. So that's perfect. Alright, let's keep scanning then. Right, what are we going to do now? Is Freddy still wounded? No, he's training now. Can we actually do anything right now? I mean, we could install a radio tower, but there's no need, really. No, there's no need. Unless we really want to. We can go back to the HQ, I suppose.
East Asia.
I think we still have 1 or 2 wounded soldiers.
Alien facility coordinates locked
Oh,
in.
new facility. But that doesn't really matter all that much. We'll be done soon. I guess we could make contact with East Africa, but we're going to need intel. Yeah, we're going to need intel, let's not waste it. And more Avatar project progress.
The aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar.
Oh yeah, we could research the facility
We're going
lead
to slow
if we
them
really
down.
wanted
We'll need
to.
to move fast.
But I can always raid the facility in Australia, so that's not really a problem. I don't think we'll have to do that. Probably not. Guerrilla Ops. Let's see. Reduces alien facility counter by 4 weeks. A scientist, which we don't need. And supplies, which we don't need either. Well... what do we want? I could counter Viper rounds. That's probably the nastiest dark event here. Viper rounds on all enemies. Yep, let's do this one, why not? I don't really need a scientist, but we don't really need any of these things right now. This game is pretty close to over. Alright, so who's going to join? Only one. Oh, you know, Freddy is not wounded, he's just shaken. Yeah, he should definitely join. He's just going to need the mind shield, which is fine. Alright, who else? We could maybe get some more promotions. So Marbs, Rajin, and I don't think we'll need Lorenzo, so Christian. And who else? We need a second Grenadier. So let's bring Eva. And one last person, a sharpshooter, so Julie basically. Alright, that's our squad. Make everything available. Like so. And let's check everyone's gear. Let's see. Blaster launcher. And our cannon. Like so. Yep, this one. So we have the 2 best heavy weapons, because the blaster launcher and the shred storm cannon are pretty much the best powered weapons. Right, grenades, acid bomb, same as always, and weapons. Actually, Talon rounds for Christian, and proper weapon, this one. What else? Marbs already has a weapon. Freddy needs a weapon. Let's see, plasma rifle is fine. We got the mimic beacon. We just need the flashbang grenade. I guess Freddy could grab that. Yep, that's fine. Next, Eva. I think she has everything she needs. Yep. And finally, Jolie. She has everything she needs. Is that a proper weapon? Yes, it is. Okay, I guess we're ready then. One final look. We got one medkit. It should be enough. Only 11 enemies in this mission. Shouldn't be a problem. Do we want to replace that grenade with something else? Let's give Christian a medkit. Alright, we're ready. Let's go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
We might get a promotion out of this. Some people should be really close to their final promotion.
Apparently the resistance
Barbs should be really damn
relied on
close.
data tap along the Advent network that had, up until this point, been eluding the aliens' detection. Recent intel suggests the data the resistance found is critical to
Oh, it's the
aliens'
protect
business
device
operation.
mission. Alright. That still shouldn't be a problem, I don't
Unfortunately,
think so.
Take out the device, and we can't let that happen. Eliminate all
Well, here we are.
secure the area. Protect that
So let's
device
get
at all
started.
costs. Hostile
There's our
forces are
objective,
already moving
not
to
too far
destroy the
away.
data tap installed nearby.
Let's send
We need to
Marbs.
lock down the area and secure the device at
And
all
we could use
costs.
scanning protocol, it probably won't be necessary.
Enemy patrol
Yep,
on the
there's the
move.
first group. And we can move even closer. Because we can. Yep, this should be more than fine. What's the hack? Disorient. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Moving on target location.
Alright, let's move a bit closer. There's a turret on the left side. Not too worried about that. We can ambush them on the next turn. We are almost at the device already. Alright, let's move, people. Julie. We don't have any high ground that we could use. At least not on this turn. Like this. There should be enough cover for everyone. Maybe.
Affirmative.
Rajin on the right side. And Eva. On the left side? I suppose so. This should be fine. Good first turn.
Roger. Good to cut my eyes on.
Alright. And here comes another group. I guess we'll ambush them both at the same time. I could hit the group on the left with a grenade. Maybe. Can we actually do that? Well, this is a lot of enemies. Yeah, I think I'd rather hit the guys on the left. Although... it's a tough choice. I would love to hit both, but obviously we can't do that. Huh. Well then. I could always wait one more turn. And maybe one of these groups will move away from us. It's a possibility. We don't have to rush this mission that much. I think it might be better to wait one turn. It's not like they will reveal us. No, they shouldn't. I think we'll wait one more turn.
Overwatch.
So, Overwatch, and we'll wait one turn.
To Overwatch. Got my eyes.
Surprise.
Scanning.
Okay. They will move a bit closer. Oh, this is actually perfect. Now we can hit them both with one grenade. Okay, I'm glad I waited. Now, how exactly do we want to do this? Let's take a look. Maybe we should use the cannon. We could hit them all, I think. Can we hit them all? Need a better camera angle. Yeah, we could hit them. No. We can almost hit them all. If I reposition slightly, I might be able to do it. I would have to move away from them slightly. So maybe from back here. That's just one tile difference. Or we can use an acid bomb. It's just that the cannon will do way more damage. And that would be best if we could hit all 5. Let's just reposition slightly. Like this. If I can hit all 5, I'll do that. Yes, we can hit all 5 from here. That's definitely the best opener. Yeah, it is. We won't get more... No, hold on. Can we hit all 5? No, we can't hit all 5. It might still be worth doing. 4 enemies with 1 Red Storm cannon. It's not that easy to hit 4 enemies with this. Do we want Overwatch on anyone? I don't think so. I want to have all my moves available. Alright, let's just do it. Oh, friendly fire. Come on now. Great, I would hit Christian. I suppose I can always reposition him. No, that's Marbs, not Christian. And yeah, I can reposition him if I want to. Or we can just use a regular grenade. Ah, screw it. Let's just use a regular grenade. Like this. Yeah, that will remove their armor. This is fine. Let's use a regular grenade. This should be pretty good. There. That was pretty good. That might have been the most damage I did with an acid bomb in this campaign. Or in top 3, at least. I think we had one mission where I hit 4 or 5 enemies with one acid grenade. Yeah, we should be able to kill this entire group, both groups on this turn, without any problems. Let's see, we can still use a grenade here. And do something like this, perhaps? Can we hit 4? No. We can hit 3. Yeah, we can't hit 4 enemies, that's disappointing. Unless I use the blaster bomb, then I definitely could. No. Still not. Okay, that's fine. Might be worth moving away from that turret. Are we actually in range of the turret? Yeah, Marbs is in range. I could Haywire protocol the mech if I want to. Also, the mech is on Overwatch. Should keep that in mind. We can also dominate one of these guys. Probably worth doing. Although they already took some damage. What about null lance? Can we hit 2 enemies with 1 null lance? Yeah, we certainly can. So this will kill them both. I don't think I want to move. The mech is on Overwatch. Yep, let's use null lance. That's 2 kills with 1 null lance. There. Bit of an overkill even. Alright, and now we can still use that grenade. It might not be necessary, actually. Let's see, Christian is still concealed. The mech is still on Overwatch. We don't have to waste Haywire protocol, we can just kill the mech. Yeah, Julie can do it. Let's take a shot with Julie. We don't even have to waste Funfire or Lightning Hands. We can just take 2 shots. If we miss the second one, someone else can do it instead. Only 6% chance to miss. There, it's a kill. Alright, and he dropped some loot, awesome. I don't think I want to move towards the turret though. Just kill these 2 guys, we'll move away from the turret. We can flank the stun lancer like so. Seems reasonable. So like this. And shoot him. This isn't a guaranteed kill, but we can always finish him off with stock if we don't get a kill. There, it's a kill. 9 critical. And now the shield bearer. Christian can do it. Or anyone else really. Might be worth keeping Christian concealed, actually. That's not a bad idea. Let's make sure we are out of range of the turret. I don't want the turret to hit us. I could use hail of bullets to kill the shield bearer. That's probably the best move here. Yeah, let's back away. I don't want to be in range of the turret when I don't have to. Can we save hail of bullets? I would have to use Christian. Yeah, I'd rather keep Christian concealed. We'll use hail of bullets. So that's already half of the enemies in this mission dead. This mission had 11 enemies. And we already killed 5. Alright, let's move. And we'll get rid of the turret on the next turn. Alright, that's that. Overwatch. And we'll pick up the loot, obviously. Now, who's going to attack first? Probably someone who can get rid of the armor. So, Rajin. We can stand in the open, that shouldn't be a problem. I think I can go where Christian is right now. I think so. Alright, we'll move Christian first. Like this. And then move Rajin. Yep, Rajin can just stand over here. She does have hail of bullets, but there's no need to waste cooldown. Can we get holo targeting up first with Eva? I assume we're going to kill the turret, but it's still best to stand in cover. Not sure if I want to stand over here when there's a fire. No, I'm not too excited about that. Oh, she's out of ammunition, right, because I use hail of bullets. Let's just take a shot with Rajin then.
Let's rock!
I don't want to waste concealment. We shouldn't need holo targeting for this. And we missed. Well then. That's not what I wanted. Alright. I can't reach it with a grenade. I might have to use Christian. We can still take a shot with Julie, I suppose. But we didn't remove armor, which is disappointing. 9 damage.
Went off the armor.
Yeah, we can do it. I can always use combat protocol with Marbs. I suppose we'll do that.
I'm away.
That's guaranteed damage, and we won't get a better use from combat protocol in this mission. Yeah, this should actually be a kill. This will be a kill. And does that. Bye. And let's go get our objective. We'll still pick up the loot, but there's no need to do that on this turn. I suppose I can still do it on this turn. Nah, I don't want to stand in the open with Christian. Because if some patrol moves into us, we'll lose concealment. Alright, Overwatch, Overwatch.
Fire's getting close here.
You'll be fine. Well, that blew up. Let's go grab the loot. Marbs can do it, I suppose, or Christian can do it. Looks like we can move into cover without getting poisoned.
Head to that location.
This should be fine. Although this cover will probably be gone on the next turn. We got superior conditioning, nice. Finally something useful. Awesome.
I've got the
Alright. And let's just move up a little bit more.
Understood. Moving out.
There. We can still do the hack. Probably on the next turn or something. I think this will disorient all the enemies on the map. From what I remember. Let's check. But I'm pretty sure that was it. Yeah, disorient enemies for 2 turns. Gain control of a random enemy for 2 turns. 82% chance. We might do that just for fun. But not yet. I think we'll do that. For fun. But let's move towards the device first. There should be enough cover left. Yeah, some of this cover will probably be gone because of the acid. Rajin.
Let's move already.
I assume there's a group inside the building because that's probably the case. Alright, Overwatch. Overwatch.
Got it covered. Moving to Overwatch.
And might as well reload, I suppose.
Ready to
Done.
engage.
So Christian can scout ahead a little bit. There has to be a group inside. We could just use scanning protocol. Yeah, we can use scanning protocol, I suppose. That's what it's for, after all. Yep, there's a group. No, that's a civilian group. What? Where the heck are the aliens then? They aren't even attacking the device, which is a little bit strange. But alright. Yeah, that's a little bit strange. They would normally start attacking the device by now, but they aren't doing it for some reason.
Absolutely.
Alright, let's just
your order.
move towards the building, and we'll see what's going to happen.
Let's do this.
Like this. And I still want to use the mind control, but I'd like to find a group first.
Affirmative. Covering now.
So Overwatch.
Get some.
Got it covered.
Scanning.
There's no need to rush, the device didn't take any damage at all yet. Yeah, very strange that they aren't attacking it. Not sure what's going on with that. Alright, let's open the door. This might or might not reveal something. Knock knock.
Got eyes on the objective.
Well, there's the objective. There is a group. They just weren't attacking the device for whatever reason. That was very strange. Okay, well, we can handle this just fine. Let's see. Do we want to use that mind control right now? Might be better to throw a mimic beacon. Well, first of all, let's use Christian. This should be pretty good. We can use rapid fire. That's exactly what we're going to do. On the Archon, I think. Would be nice to kill the Archon, yeah. I could get holo targeting up on the Archon first, maybe. Is Eva actually close enough? Yeah, she is close enough. So with holo targeting, he will have 100%. It might be better to use a grenade, though. The problem is that I can't afford to destroy the device. Obviously. Yeah, let's get holo targeting up and then we'll use rapid fire. Oh, executed. Well, that's one way to do it. How many executions did we get in this campaign? A lot. So, we just got 2 Vipers now. We could just use mind control now. Or on the next turn. 41% is a little bit low for my taste. Yeah, let's just use the mind control. There should be one more pod other than the Vipers, which means we might control something from the other pod, which is fine. There, we got it. Let's see what we're going to get.
Piece of cake.
We got one of the Vipers, alright. Good, good. And there's the other pod. No problem. They got a target, the Viper. Poor Viper. I think he's going to have a bad time. I could still use that rapid fire. Not sure if I want to. Yeah, I don't really want to. What can we do? We need line of sight with Julie. I'll probably use the blaster bomb on the next turn. Okay, let's move. And Rajin needs to be much closer as well. Rajin has the Shredstorm cannon. I'd like to use that on the next turn.
Will do.
Alright. So, Christian. And we still got Freddy. And he can still use Domination. Are we close enough to try that? Yes and no. I would have to stand in the open, which isn't necessarily a brilliant idea. But I could technically do it on the Viper. It might be worth doing. They won't see him. Yeah, shame I can't stand in cover. That's disappointing. I would have to stand over here. I don't want to risk having him wounded. No.
Sure thing.
Can we reach them with a flashbang grenade? Not really, no. Alright, Overwatch in that case. And Overwatch. I don't think I want to use Christian just yet. No, let's not do that. I assume some of them will attack the Viper. Because they probably will. Some of them might attack the device because the AI tends to do that in these kinds of missions. Even after you trigger a pod. Some of the enemies in the pod will still attack the device instead of attacking you. Chicken mode. Alright. I'm pretty sure the Sectopod will attack the Viper, yep. Poor Viper. It didn't stand a chance. Okay, and it's moving towards us, that's good. Yep, it will shoot the device. That's fine, it still has over 30 health. Here comes the Advent Dude. Yep, they will shoot the device. That's okay, it can take some damage. This is a perfect grenade target now. Or blaster bomb target. We are poisoned. But that's fine. So, Shredstorm cannon. I think. I can't see the third guy. It might be worth using the blaster bomb first. Because that will reveal more. Okay, blaster bomb. Just don't hit the device, obviously. I can't see all the enemies. Alright, let's do something like this then. There, that should destroy most of the wall. Although, it might be better to use acid bomb to get rid of the armor on the sectopod. Still, we can always high-wire protocol the sectopod. Yeah, let's use the blaster bomb. It won't remove as much armor, but that's fine. We can see the Viper now. There. 10 damage. We almost killed that guy. 1 health. So, and now I can't see the Viper again. What? That's a little bit strange. So, Christian. He can shoot the sectopod, but hold on, not yet. Rajin. I think we can hit the Viper with the Shredstorm cannon. I just can't see the Viper, which doesn't help. I guess we'll have to do it blindly. Alright, let's do it blindly. Will we hit it? Yes, we did. Nice one. That was pretty good. Is it just the sectopod left now? I think so. I wasn't counting how many enemies there were. Time to use that rapid fire. Yep, let's do that. Nice crit. One more. Come on, Christian.
They're on to me.
And that was almost a kill. Awesome. We just did literally 1 more damage. Marbs can get the kill because he still needs experience. So are we done, or is there 1 more enemy? I honestly wasn't counting. No, there's 1 more enemy, right. Okay. So I guess we'll overwatch in that case. Oh yeah, there's the last enemy, just a regular advent trooper. I think your friends had a problem.
Alright, that one hurt.
Alright. Let's go and finish this then. I could skull mine him. No, we are not close enough. No, we are close enough, we just can't actually see him. Alright. Let's try like this. We still got a few grenades. Yeah, there he is. Let's just use a grenade or something. Because why the heck not?
I'm on it.
Can we skull mine him? If I fail the skull mining, I won't be able to use a grenade without hitting Marbs in the face. So no, I would prefer to not do that.
Grenade!
We'll just use a grenade. The device is a little bit low on health, but we are pretty much done with this mission. There, 8 damage. And now he will just die from the status effect, but we can finish him off. There, we're done. No more enemies.
That's how it's
Nice
done.
and quick mission.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area
I don't
is
think we got
secure.
any promotions.
Status confirmed. Mission
Only 1
accomplished.
person lightly wounded. That was Rajin, I think. Most under fire, no one. Yeah, we didn't give them a chance at all. So, any promotions?
It's always good for
No,
morale when we
lightly
ace
wounded.
missions like
Yep, that's fine. And we got superior conditioning. That alone was worth it.
Excellent work.
And we got a
Commander.
scientist
Your
that we don't
efforts
need.
continue to
And we
bolster
countered
resistance
Viper rounds.
movement across the globe.
And Freddy isn't shaken anymore. Alright, that was pretty good. 3 more days to finish his training. Let's check the armory real quick. 4 days for Rajin, that's fine. I don't think I will be bringing Rajin to the final mission. Probably not, no. Oh, loot. I do like loot, yes.
Avenger plotting new
Let's
course.
get that. I don't think we'll have to do the facility. Let's find out. I mean, I can always do it, but I'm pretty sure it won't be necessary. So, more training. Void Rift. Yeah, we kind of need that. 13 days. Yep, Void Rift. And back to the bridge again. And there's the warsuit. And we are about to get a supply drop that we don't need.
Through to your quarters now.
Leading the resistance.
Hidden
is a
event.
daunting
I don't
task,
think I care about the
Commander.
hidden event.
But your efforts so far have left
No,
me
I don't.
wondering if we have made the right
Supply drop.
approach. We will have
Right,
to.
let's finish
It won't
Avatar
be
autopsy.
easy, but I think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the commander immediately.
Go right ahead.
Commander, Central, the Shadow Chamber has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the Psionic Gate.
Perfect. We can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
However, the gate requires more than a mere transmission of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key only works in lockstep with the signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things, let alone capture it.
No. That part we can handle. We make our own.
You're serious?
Quite. Though the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint. We already possess an unaltered Avatar template from the Forge facility. That, combined with the genetic material we recovered at the Black Site, should allow us to replicate the procedure here.
So, what's the catch?
Yes, that. Without an elder consciousness driving it, the new Avatar would remain as lifeless as the one before us. While I can develop its body, I cannot create the mind to drive it.
But I can. In a way. By manipulating the new avatar via the psionic network.
You want to operate one of these things? By remote control?
Not exactly. And definitely not me.
Interfacing directly with their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system. As it stands, we only know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
That was different. The stasis suit.
Created the perfect interface to the network, one tailored to your specific biology, Commander. Of any human candidate, you are the most likely to survive the connection.
Most likely is not good enough, Doctor.
It is the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
We need to come up with a game plan before we charge through the enemy's front door. Which will give you some time to think about this, Commander.
Alright, so that's that.
This being is something else entirely, something beyond anything we have ever seen. And yet somehow...
Priority message for the commander coming through on a secure channel, sir.
On screen.
Sir, it's coming from the Advent Network Tower.
You heard me. He's taking a big risk contacting us like this.
Hello, Commander. You and your crew are to be commended. Your efforts in rebuilding the Resistance Network and uncovering the truth about the Avatar Project have been admirable. I only wish I had better news to report.
When does he ever?
Advent is not taking the death of an elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar project. A plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life, to begin immediately. Very soon, Advent's speaker will announce a breakthrough in gene therapy, a final treatment for the human condition. Billions will flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe. They will never return. I have managed to secure tactical data and access codes to the Advent Network Tower. The speaker's address will be broadcast live to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening. It is this hubris that we must use against them. The information I am sending you should allow Dr. Taigen and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within. Though my hope is that this disruption will confuse the enemy's forces long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success, I ask one more thing of you. Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here. Wake them up. broadcast the truth before there is no one left to listen. It seems we are both out of time. Farewell, Commander.
New objective.
Alright,
added.
so this is it. Assault the Advent Network Tower.
We're making progress.
I am going to wait for
I've
Scott's
updated our
training.
objectives
I
based on the
think
latest findings.
that's 12 more days. I mean, Freddy's training, not Scott's. That's 12 days. I could probably do it without that, but at this point we could just skip any missions we get in the next 12 days. Let's see, what are the options here? Reduce enemy will by 50%, gain squad side. There's no option to get additional soldier on the mission. That kind of sucks, because these are random. Each squad member will start the mission individually concealed. Increased crit chance. Okay, well, I'm going to make a cut here and continue in the next part. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
We're wasting